There seems to be a lot of confusion over what's really going on with this request that the government has made. When I first heard it, it seemed like quite reasonable that the government would say, we need access to the terrorist phones, and I have no problem with that. These are bad guys and we know it. But now it seems like maybe Apple's right that the government wants more than that.
Right. So it's a little bit difficult. And part of it is like no one disputes the idea that the government should be able to access the terrorist information. The problem is there a way to do that now with the way that our technology is that doesn't render all of us vulnerable? And so the way this dispute is, the government or the judge who put this order isn't actually saying to Apple that they have to open up the phone. What the judge is saying is three things. They want Apple to make it so that the security on the phone essentially doesn't set off and allow the government to figure out how to hack it. If you have an iPhone, you may know that there's security tools on there that are really to protect you from hackers and identity thefts if your phone gets stolen. One of those is, for example, after X number of failed attempts to guess your password or your passcode, the phone will delete all the contents. And that's for our security. And that's the case with this phone. And so the FBI has to be very careful. If they just start trying to plug in numbers, they'll end up deleting the phone. So what the judge has requested is for Apple to, first of all, code up a system by which these security measures don't trigger. And so that the FBI could just sit there and using digital tools try to essentially use technology to guess the password for the phone and eventually get through the system. Now, they want to do it, having Apple make a specific tool for use on just this phone, if it's at all possible. So the debate on the lower end is this possible? Can Apple do this? And CEO Tim Cook is saying, no, we cannot do this without creating a system that could be abused, without making a key that could end up being accessed by other people. And this is the big encryption debate. Is there a way that the government can get access to our content, or access to the data of terrorists, people who are even if they're actually guilty or just suspected of crimes, legally, without rendering all of us vulnerable?